All right, Brownson Awana joins me live now to talk about the Eagles game yesterday. Well, Brownson, the Eagles came to Lagos to play after a very long period of time, and they didn't disappoint the fans, did they?
No, absolutely not. They didn't disappoint at all. And I mean, you could see the enthusiasm from Lagos fans. They all wanted to come in and watch the darling Super Eagles play, after a very long time. I was somewhere around, but I wasn't also allowed access to the stadium. So I had to, just do my stuff outside the stadium there and then quickly look for somewhere around to watch the match. But overall, it was an exciting one to see the Super Eagles in 2 games delivering clean sheet. It was fantastic, I must tell you. And we won this. Don't forget that last year we criticized them very strongly when they played several friendly games without a win in 2020. But in 2021, it seems to have changed. 2 games, 2 victories, 1 home game, 1 away game. Very important. I think we are all very impressed by their performance.
All right, the Eagles have kept 2 clean sheets in 2 consecutive games now since the 4-all woeful showing in Benin the other time. Can we say that Ghana Raw is getting things right now in the defensive part of the pitch?
Yeah, very correct. I mean, I think Tyrone Eboye's inclusion in that team, his return has been very fantastic. That right angle, you see the way he supports the attack and quickly recovers back to defense. And our left defense side has been also very good. And Truth Ekong has been able to, we have seen his maturity over the years. He's been able to grow. He has this ability to also coordinate when some defenders seems to want to move forward too much. He has a way of bringing them back and, cautioning them. I think he's showing a trait of a good captain in future. So I think they've gotten their defense right. Overall, they'll tell you that attack is the best form of defense. That's the strategy that the Eagles use in games, and I want to see how we can improve on that. I must say that it's beginning to look like we now have a team because we're all tired of the rebuilding process. It's beginning to look like we now have something we can call team right now.
All right, the one individual that is impressed a number of fans is Paul Onuachu, who has scored 2 goals in 2 consecutive games now. And of particular interest was the manner in which he scored the game, the finishing, the quality of the finishing in the game against Lesotho. It was really something to savor, wasn't it?
Fantastic. I mean, let me even take you back to, was it 2019 when he scored his first goal in Asaba? I was at the stadium that day. The quality of that goal in Asaba, fantastic. I still have it in my memory right now. And no doubt about the all-important 3 points he gave us in Benin Republic. But we must talk about the goal yesterday. Fantastic. The way, most strikers wouldn't even think of taking the strike at that very position and at that time. But Onuachu made it look so easy. Something very difficult made it look like it was just a ride. We criticize him for scoring lots of goals in his club side, but not repeating that form in his national team. I mean, he has shut all of us up. All the critics, Onuachu has really shut all of us up. And 2 games came in as a sub. 2 important goals. I mean, it doesn't get better than that for a player. And we hope that we'll see more of this quality. It also gives something for Osimhen to bite. Osimhen scored a goal yesterday, but we now have 2 top strikers, and they must be on top of their game to always be starters. So it's a very good thing for the Super Eagles. I mean, I'm very excited at what's happening in that striking position. On the midfield role as well, apart from Onuachu, we've also got players that did very well on the night. But let's celebrate Onuachu today because he suffered a lot of criticism, and he's been able to shut most critics up.
And Brownson, as you correctly mentioned, Nigerians must be very excited at this point, of course, going to Cameroon. That will be January of next year, shouldn't they?
Going to Cameroon, I'm very excited, and
all right, unfortunately, we just couldn't continue. But Brownson Awana, thank you very much indeed for your time.